now. He's
Yelling at me
he already told you what to do.
Dude.
We haven't even fucking started.
These Jordanian guys,
These
dude.
good boy.
I thought he was my Habibi, but I don't know.
What's up, guys? Dave here, back at the Scouted Chaos podcast room. I'm with Jeff today.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi,
How are
Dave.
you, buddy?
Right, how are you, buddy?
Good, man. We've got some
Wait,
what?
you haven't been here for like 6 months, so welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I've been traveling. Where did I go? Went to Vegas.
If you got to think about it, that's too much traveling.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, Jenny and I calculated that I traveled 4 weeks in a row and spent no more than 3 days home.
Yeah.
So it's been wild but fun.
You've had some good
We've
stuff.
had some good stuff. We went to New Orleans, and that was so much fun.
What was it like for Halloween, dude? Was it trippy?
Honestly, it wasn't even that crazy. I thought it was going to be a lot crazier. It was not. I mean, there were a lot of people out, but I guess Saturday night was their Halloween night, and we weren't there.
So they had the big parades and stuff.
Yeah, because, everybody's back at school. Colleges are back at school. But then, we walked so much. It was crazy. So we got in on Sunday, landed, got to the hotel. No, first I got to tell you. So there's a company that we use out there called Mansion Limousines. They're two really good friends of mine, Lionel and Woody. So Mr. Woody is this he's probably like 6'4", black guy, like running. He's a linebacker for sure. And he's got this little hat, one of these I don't know what they're called. They're just like old school hat,
like a fedora.
Exactly, like a fedora. And he's like, we're coming down the escalator. I didn't realize it was him until I came down the escalator, and he's got a sign. He says Uziel, and I'm like, oh, it's Woody. He's the same guy who drove me last time.
That's awesome.
So gave me a big hug. Get the car. He's like, do you guys want to go get some daiquiris? I'm like, oh, we'll go to the hotel. I don't want to make you stop. He's like, no, it's a drive-through.
Yes.
Dude.
What are they, like the hurricanes, the daiquiris?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I had just a strawberry daiquiri, and it was
good.
the bomb. And it was not perfect weather. It was
I heard it got cold.
It did. It was,
well,
the first 2 days.
60s are cold.
Yeah, it wasn't cold.
New
It was
Orleans.
windy. That was the problem. So then we got to the hotel, and then we went to a place right across the street, which I liked just because it was kind of like the first meal of being in New Orleans. But everybody I've talked to since says no, that place isn't good. But it's called Mother's. It's a deli.
Okay.
But they serve everything. So you go in there, and they're like, oh, what are you going to order? So I don't know what everybody else ordered. I ordered a seafood platter. If I can tell you, you remember
crawfish.
You remember Sizzler?
Oh yeah.
You remember how everybody used to stack stuff?
Oh yeah.
That's how it was, dude. Shrimp, crawfish. They had scallops.
Oh my god.
I mean, oysters.
All from the Gulf.
Ooh. Deep fried, which I knew was going to kill me, and I would explode in the bathroom after.
Yeah.
But I had jambalaya.
I've never had that.
Oh my god. I mean, it was phenomenal. Food was phenomenal in my eyes.
It has to be in New Orleans.
But then, so we ended up going out downtown, just walking around. That's the first time.
Yeah, I saw a picture. Now, if any of you know Dave Uziel, Dave doesn't walk with you. Dave walks on his own. So you'll start as a group of 4. And then all of a sudden you'll see Dave's back of his head and his back 20 feet. You just go on your walkabouts.
I don't even know.
You
why
don't.
I
know,
don't
you
even
just
realize
do
I
it.
do it. And it's
you gotta start running to keep up with the guy.
Jenny's always, you're walking so fast. I'm like, no, I'm
so
walking.
Good, it's not just me,
dude. I'm like, I'm walking. Move your ass.
You're like a dad that's trying to get away from his kids on vacation.
I know, right?
You're just walking.
So we had Rodrigo, Priscilla, and Jenny with us, with me, and we went down to Bourbon Street. I showed them Bourbon Street.
It's dude. Be honest, right? Bourbon Street is cool.
It's cool for a minute,
but it's fully scummy, dude.
It's like a college party. All day long.
It smells like old booze and vomit,
dirty pee. Dude. And now they well, I don't know if now, but this is the first time I've seen cops on horses there.
Oh, they've always done that for crowd control.
Okay, so I've only been a couple times.
I think during Mardi Gras they used the mounted patrol to push everybody off the street and clear the street.
We didn't get a chance to go to Frenchman, which is like the big jazz area.
Oh yeah. Well, the French Quarter, right?
Well, that's all called the French Quarter.
Okay.
Because it's really interesting. There's the French side, and then they have the American side, and the streets do not cross. Canal Street is the divide between the French quarters and the American quarters.
Idea.
I didn't know that. We learned a lot, dude.
That's cool.
Woody took us the next day on a sightseeing tour. We went to the 9th Ward, saw where Hurricane Katrina, where the damage was.
Yeah, still exists.
Still
there.
exists. I mean, there are people's houses that are just covered in brush because they're gone.
Yeah.
Then he took us to a plantation, which was a cool experience. But one of the best things he took us to is Lorraine's. And Lorraine's is famous for her beignets.
Oh, the beignets, dude.
Chocolate-filled beignet. Oh,
That
dude.
makes me a happy fat guy.
Oh, dude, I took a bite, and Jenny said, first I had, all the powder on my...
Oh, yeah. You can't help it.
Right.
Powder
And,
everywhere.
Dude, she was like, Dave, relax. It's just a beignet. I'm like, no, this is a life-altering experience.
Yeah, it's it's sexual when it enters your mouth.
100%.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah, totally, right?
Yeah. And what else do we do? We went to... we had a really good meal at N7. It's a Japanese French cuisine.
Oh, wow. Fusion.
Yeah, so it was really, really good. Had some really good sake. I took the team out with us for dinner. You know how I like to go.
Yeah, yeah.
We go in a group.
No, yeah, it's usually very quiet when you go with Dave.
Yeah, very, very quiet.
Very boring.
Boring. No talking aloud.
Yeah, nothing. No going out.
No
Sit in
going-
the room the whole time.
What else do we do? Oh, we ate a lot. That's for sure. But it was a great trip. Had fun.
Yeah.
Happy to be home. I'm leaving again.
Are you really?
On Sunday. I'm going to Slow to meet.
San Luis Obispo?
Yeah, to meet some of my buddies in the industry. It's like a bunch of us every
Nice.
3 months get together, and so it's kind of
That is a hotbed of activity down there.
Oh yeah.
No.
There is.
I mean, if you're going down as honeymooners.
right,
Yeah.
honeymooners or you're a college student, you're fine.
Yeah, Cal Poly. Yeah,
Cal
yeah.
Poly.
Yeah.
But there is a really good Mexican place right on the ocean that we're going to go to. I can't remember the name.
Is it the one on the hill that you can see the ocean?
No, it's actually right by the beach.
Oh, okay. I went down there once with,
It's right
with my
where the-
wife.
oh, really? It's right where the fairgrounds are.
Oh, okay.
Near there.
Okay.
And so we're gonna go hang out there for a couple days,
Cool.
talk shop, and talk.
Sure. Lots
Right.
of business is going to get
We
done.
actually it was funny. It was the same group that I went to Kansas with. You remember?
Oh, okay,
Went to
yeah,
Kansas. He's the reason He's the second reason why I wanted to buy a boat. You were the first reason I bought a boat.
Don't blame me for that. Don't blame me
But
for
that
that.
boat's dope now.
Dude. Yeah, we should sell it.
Yeah,
You should turn it
I
for
should turn it for
double what you paid for
that
it.
would actually be smart. Might not be a bad idea.
It's brand new.
It's brand new.
Basically now.
Right.
Yeah. I was thinking about last night though, by the way.
Yeah.
We need a little more bass in there, I think.
You do?
I think the tower speakers overpower the bass.
So where do we put it though? We have to figure out where we're
We
going
have
to
to
put
figure it out.
Okay.
We'll talk to Adam.
Talk to Adam.
Yeah.
We got room. Got to do it.
I love how I can just suggest this to you.
I mean,
you're like, let's go. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down. Anything for louder
well,
music.
bass, dude.
Yeah,
Bass in the boat.
The problem. I think what we should do is put it on the water first and see what it sounds like on the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the water might entrench the the
Yeah.
hull
It
a
might
little bit.
insulate it. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. You know what I was doing while you were traveling?
What?
Yeah, I was here working.
You weren't working. That's bullshit. You don't work.
Yeah,
None
no.
of you guys work.
No,
Dude. All you guys do is fucking talk
I
shit.
literally just sit outside the door of the podcast room and wait for Dave to come back from a trip, and then I sit here and do a podcast with him. Then I leave.
That's basically
I do
it.
nothing.
All right, I got a question for you. You ready?
Here we go.
All right. What is one condiment you cannot live without?
One condiment. What is one condiment?
I already have my answer.
that I cannot live without. One condiment.
Dun, dun,
Like
dun.
you're talking
Condiment.
an edible condiment.
Correct.
I gotta say butter.
Ooh, butter.
Yeah, I like butter.
Mine's ranch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, just as bad. No wonder our hearts are gonna
Yeah.
explode in 5
Okay,
years.
So the reason I random question is because in New Orleans I took out one of our favorite clients. He was there with he's actually the reason I go to those shows. And we're sitting down with all his employees, and we're having lunch at this like
I know where this is going.
craziness.
Right.
It was just like, let me tell the story. First, we walk into the place. It's an old bar, Irish bar kind of thing. You look down, and one of the guys says, "Oh, fuck." And I'm like, what? He's like, look at that. And he points down, and it's the backward swastika. The Indian, there's two swastikas.
Yeah.
There's not two swastikas. There's one, but there's the Indian formation.
Yeah.
But it was on the floor. And like we all looked and we were like,
That's not
Oh,
normal.
especially like what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I can eat here. So we walk outside, getting around the table, and everybody's like, "Do you guys see what was in?" Me and this guy were the one that saw it. Was, did you guys see what we saw when you walked in? They're like, "No, what?" It was, we think there were swastikas on the floor, and they're like, "No way, no way." So Corey gets up, and Corey runs and looks into it, and he's like, "Oh fuck, it's swastikas." Comes back, and then I don't know what clicked in his head. He was like, "Wait a second," and then he looked it up. It was the Indian design that looks like a flipped swastika. I was like, "Oh my god!" I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah.
I still would have eaten there, whatever. You know,
yeah.
maybe not, probably.
Yeah. I mean,
it was, dude. I was like, dumbfounded. But I gotta tell you, the jambalaya was the motherfucking bomb.
it's all good. Have what you want on your floors, apparently. As long as the jambalaya is good. Oh my god, David.
Okay, so you said butter. I say ranch. Tariq, what about you? Ranch.
What is wrong with you guys? Wait, ranch on everything? Literally?
Ranch, dude.
I don't put butter on everything, but like
I could put ranch on eggs. I could put ranch on, ranch on French fries. Ranch with pizza.
Okay. Well, pizza for sure. I can do pizza. Hot wings.
Hot wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but hot wings is more of a blue cheese.
Oh, you just took away my question.
No, but what?
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah. Hot
blue cheese or ranch?
No, blue cheese for
ranch
sure.
for sure. 100%.
Ranch still?
Dude, ranch. For
Have
sure.
you tried it with blue cheese?
Oh yeah, I love blue cheese. I love blue cheese dressing.
I mean, it's just eating fungus. It's not.
That's
a big
all
deal.
you're really dealing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the next question.
All right.
Wedge salad.
Yeah. Blue cheese.
I say
Dude,
ranch.
straight up blue cheese.
So you're gonna put blue cheese on blue cheese?
Yes.
Blue cheese crumble with blue cheese dressing.
On a wedge with like some sliced ham and some sliced diced hard boiled eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, blue cheese for sure.
What is wrong with humans?
But ranch works too, though.
Yeah,
they're
but
very similar.
it's
except
similar.
ranch is spicier.
Right, and it
it's
doesn't
not
have
fungus.
It doesn't have fungus. So we were doing this at the lunch table.
healthy
like,
for you.
Yeah, we had a couple other ones. Favorite fast food.
I don't know if it's fast, but like pizza. I'm a pizza dude.
So you don't eat fast food, like
I don't
Okay,
really.
you're not big.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it, but I don't.
right?
But
yeah,
no,
telling
like
jokes
I
here now.
used to. Like I did.
Yeah?
Before I went to the police academy. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was bad.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think pizza's like my cheat food.
I have to say Chick-fil-A is like my.
Is it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's disgusting how much I love it.
I find that like the fast food burgers. I mean, like if I do a protein style burger
Sure.
at In-N-Out,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Right.
But like later, you
bread,
smell the grease and
you
you're like,
just feel it.
Ugh.
All right.
So, yeah. Wow. This is question. He thinks I'm going to come up with questions. Apparently.
No, you don't have to. We'll stop this.
I know.
round.
I got you. I got you. No, I got you.
In-N-Out or Five Guys?
Ooh. Five Guys. I think so. Five Guys.
See, I'm split in the middle.
In-N-Out's good for quick.
I
Five
like
Guys is better to sit
Monster style fries,
down. I've never
crispy
Wait, Monster style.
French fries at In-N-Out.
What is?
What?
You mean
I'm
animal
sorry,
style?
did I say
Yeah.
monster?
I was gonna say like monster style.
shit.
Is this the hidden menu I don't know about? Okay.
Wow, I got corrected.
Animal style.
Animal style fries
Yeah.
with crispy fries.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
But the burgers from Five Guys.
yes, for sure.
I'm not that I don't like their French fries. I think it's just too much.
But their burgers are good.
Their burgers are good. The hot dogs are good.
Dude, honestly, I'm sorry. Burgers for me, Village Host in Burlingame.
Oh,
Their burgers are.
their pizza are bomb too.
Their pizza's the best.
Dude, do you remember we used to go
All the time.
all
We
the
went-
time?
That was like our substation, dude.
I tell
Where do,
everybody.
you want to go to code? Host.
Yeah,
The host.
The host. See, in Burlingame we had the host, and in Daly City we had Westlake. Joe's.
Oh, you had Westlake. Oh, yeah. That's still Joe's now,
Yeah,
right?
it's Joe's.
Original Joe's
Original
now.
Joe's now.
Yeah, yeah,
dude. So they used to take really good care of us.
Yeah,
We
I'm
would-
sure. Eating
But,
in the kitchen with the chefs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Sitting on
yeah.
putting us in the back room so nobody would bother us.
That's
it was
cool.
really cool. It was a really cool experience.
Yeah.
So we don't really have a topic today.
No, but like, okay, let's stay on the question and answer.
Okay.
All right. Your favorite your favorite, and I think I know where you're going to go with the answer.
Okay.
Your favorite car. Now, this is from the time you got your driver's license to now. What is the car that if you had any car you could get right in this world?
Are you saying of what I had already, or dream car?
Dream car.
Oh man.
I mean, you're building a dream car. For most people, it'd be like, holy crap, this is the badass car.
I would tell you that my Continental is like, it's important to me.
So the Continental is down in shop in LA, a speed shop in LA, being
Devious
built.
Customs.
Yeah, Devious Customs is building.
Big
this.
ups to Jeff Davies. He's a solid fucking dude. He's been really nice to me and taking care of me. But
It's costing.
yeah, so
But the LS swap is what's getting you.
yeah, oh yeah. So funny thing is that we just put in a custom suspension, and they finally were able to get everything in
When
tune.
did that happen?
That was the only reason we brought it there.
Oh.
He was putting this new air ride suspension that's not hydraulics.
Oh, nice.
It's like this new style of kind of airbags. I don't really know how to describe it, but
right.
he custom put it together, and then he just found a lot of little problems, and then they went to drive it, and basically a whole shit ton of leaks.
Fluids,
yeah, and so he's like, Dave, this is gonna be bad, and you're gonna be mad at me. So let me check things, and he's like, this engine's shot.
And that was the original motor.
That's the original motor.
That's so.
Yeah.
That's hard to just say get rid of.
Yeah. So we decided to do an LS3 swap.
How many horsepower?
480.
To the wheels.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. And it's going to sound great. So obviously they pulled everything out. He already sprayed the inner wall black.
Oh, nice.
And they're actually going to spray the engine the same color as my car.
Nice.
So I'm really excited.
That's a custom move.
Yeah, big up to Devious Customs down
But dude, this thing's got suicide doors. It's convertible.
Yeah, custom stereo, brand new interior.
Shocking on the stereo.
Right. Brand new. We did full cal speakers, and we did JL subs.
Nice.
With I think 2,000 watts of power.
2,000 pounds of power.
Yeah,
really.
It's
so it's almost done.
It's almost done. Yesterday they took out the engine, sprayed it, and they're starting to do the transmission and everything right now altogether.
So is that your dream car?
That's my dream.
Your dream car.
Yeah,
Now, what's the significance behind the Lincoln?
My dad used to have one when he came to America.
That's awesome.
And that was like the first car he ever really drove in the
cool.
business.
Yeah.
And then as I grew older, my best friend George Lucas, not the George Lucas, we all grew up in San Bruno, and when we got to high school, he had one, and he would roll.
That's an awesome high school car, dude.
I mean, his dad
That's
dad
awesome.
had like I want to say a 70s Cadillac, like green and white, really long, like the
Nice.
boats. So he got this Lincoln and built it, and I don't know what happened. I think he sold it to Joe.
McNabb?
No, but Bautista.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Oh, you got this
I
from
got it from
Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What
So,
a small world,
Dude, Joe had it sitting in the back lot of his dad's shop and was doing nothing with it. And he put it on Craigslist, and I was like, things are kind of good right now with the business, and I could use, I could spend a little money on this and use it for the limo business as a wedding car too.
Oh,
And so I said, fuck it. So I bought it. I think I got it for $8,000.
wow.
And spent money. So I'm
Don't say what you're into it for,
I'll say
because you'll never recoup it.
I'm about 7 to 8x that.
Oof. But you can make that money back, in my opinion, with marketing using that car.
Oh, for sure.
this business.
Oh
dude.
no, dude! I'm telling you, we had so many bookings for the car already when I bought it,
Really?
and already had everything installed. But we had so many little problems,
Right.
and I was just like, it's not worth it. So that's why I sent it to Devious Customs, because he's known for like
Tricking.
the Lincolns. He's a big Lincoln guy.
Oh, nice.
So but yeah, great guy. Been wonderful working with him. What about you?
Oh,
Oh, I know yours.
yeah.
But go ahead.
So it's a 1972 Chevy Chevelle. That's just the way I am. I
Right.
had one in high school. I sold it to become a responsible adult.
And you're not a responsible adult, though.
I wasn't at the time for sure,
still
but
not one.
my dad and my mom were like, "Oh, it's a gas guzzler, it's a money pit," and I was like, "Yeah, you're right, you're right."
Yeah. What else do you got for me? What other question do you have for me?
I don't know.
Yeah, see
now
that took you a while.
I'm hung up on my Chevelle,
Yeah,
dude.
now sad moment.
No, see, it's a sad moment for me because I mean, literally, dude. I had it in high school. It was probably the baddest car that was in our high school at Sarah.
Yeah.
I still got my buddies to say, "Dude, I miss your Chevelle.
Yeah.
I think it was so badass." And then I met my wife.
Yeah.
And we dated in that car.
Right.
And our relationship started, in that car.
No,
No,
wink,
that's
wink.
not what you think, you dirty bastard. No, I asked her on our first date, and
Okay.
then I said, "Well, everybody thinks we're dating. Should we be dating?" And we were going to lunch in my Chevelle. I'll never forget that moment. And then I sold it, and that car would have been worth like $60,000 right now,
Yeah,
dude.
it must have been. What color?
Okay, so I got it from my older brother, who
Okay.
was not a hot rod guy, but he
Okay.
had this car. It was like a burnt orange with a tan vinyl top with Krager mags.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so it was cool,
Yeah.
but I didn't like it.
Right.
So stripped the vinyl top because rust always happens on
Mhm.
Chevelles in the back window and everything. So I did my whole thing, sanded it down, redid it. We painted it like a pearl white. I lowered it, put center lines on it. It was
It was
dude,
badass.
It was badass. Yeah,
It's okay.
it's a heartbreaker for me because like I always said to my wife, and we've been blessed that like the things that we've done, with the exception of some bad things that have happened in our life, that
course.
happens to everybody, right? But we had a goal, things that we wanted to achieve, and we were blessed and we achieved a lot of those goals.
That's
right?
awesome.
And one of them was for me was to say, "Hey, I have a Chevelle, for the kids, or go
Right.
cruising."
Right.
That was my big thing. We'll go cruising on the weekends like old people do. You
Yeah,
know, do
right.
their hot rod and go cruising. So someday I'll
You'll come
I don't
across
know,
a deal
I'll get a deal and
and
maybe
then start working on it slowly.
have
again.
Vander do some body work.
Body
on
work.
it.
Dude.
We'll shoot it downstairs.
Yeah, we'll just shoot it in our paint booth.
anyway.
Shit. Oh,
Okay. Well, all right.
all right, I got one for you.
All right.
What is your favorite song?
Gosh, song, huh? I think it's probably Shania Twain and Brian White, "From This Moment."
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was the song of our wedding.
From this moment.
Yeah. Oh God, dude, my wife hated Shania.
Jenny
'cause-
hates.
'cause
Jenny
she
hates.
was like, Shania
She was hot.
smoking
Smoking.
show. So
Smoking.
Mama didn't like
No.
Shania,
Okay.
and my infatuation with Shania.
Okay,
so
well,
it made its way into the wedding.
It
It
did?
wasn't necessarily featured in the wedding. I'll just
Okay.
say that. Yeah. But that's a good song.
Yeah, that's a great song.
That's a heart tugger. Go ahead. What's yours?
Garth Brooks.
Ooh,
I'm having a brain fart.
Thunder Rolls.
No, it's
Friends in Low Places.
prayers. Something. No, what's
Oh, Unanswered Prayers.
unanswered prayers?
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Garth Brooks was the first concert I ever went to as a child.
Oh, that's the bar set freaking.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, so I saw him.
That's your first concert.
first concert.
Ever.
My dad and my brother. My brother
Oh,
bought tickets for my dad, and his friend bailed on them. So my brother took me, and it was Garth
That's
Brooks
cool.
and Reba McEntire.
Oh my God, dude, those are like icons.
Dude, did I tell you I'm going to see him at the end of the month?
Are you really?
Yeah. So
Oh, you did tell me. You and Jenny, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna
Yeah.
go to Vegas and see him the second day, and we're seeing Miranda Lambert the first day because Jenny's a big Miranda Lambert.
Is she?
She loves Miranda Lambert.
Okay, so Garth Brooks.
Okay.
What is this thing that's going around about Garth Brooks and knowing where the bodies are buried? Have you heard that?
No, let me look it up.
So, what's his name? I can't think of his name now. He's a comedian, Tom Segura.
Okay.
Tom Segura. I watched one of his performances, and he said, "Garth knows where the bodies are buried." And I don't know what it is, dude. I heard it, and I never figured out what the context was.
But was he
of it.
talking about Garth Brooks?
Yes. Yeah. Garth Brooks knows where the bodies are buried. And everybody goes, yeah.
Where are the bodies buried, Garth? I've never even heard this.
Me either. That was the first time. I'm like, what are they insinuating? Like he knows that there's bodies buried on his property somewhere? Or did Garth unalive people and put them somewhere out in the country?
That's some weird stuff.
I didn't know what it was. I got to figure it out, dude, because that was kind of like a random drop in his show.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
But
wouldn't
people went ape shit.
So if we're on music.
Yeah. Music is my thing, bro.
I know.
love
mine
music.
too. So what was your first concert?
It was the Eric Martin Band and Night Ranger at the Warfield in San Francisco.
Wow.
And I was 13. Went with my cousin Jackie and cousin Rodney.
Okay.
We had balcony seats. That was my first show.
Okay, and I've already told you Garth was
Yeah.
my first. What was your favorite concert you went to?
Oh, Bruno Mars.
Oh, I've never seen him.
Bruno Mars, dude.
I heard his.
Well,
dance.
I got two.
Okay, I'll give you.
if
two.
I can cheat.
You could cheat.
I saw Bruce Springsteen on the Born in the USA tour at the Oakland Coliseum.
Oh my god.
I was in the 5th row.
Wow.
Bro, that was the most amazing concert I've ever been to in my life.
Okay.
Seeing the whole Oakland Coliseum dancing.
Wow.
And he played for like 3 hours, bro.
Seriously?
Yes, he was amazing.
Bruno Mars, I could totally see being the dancing and his backup band.
He is amazing.
I
dude.
want to see him. I have not seen him.
I saw him at the Shark Tank.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was supposed to see him this year at Chase Center, but Butch was going to get me tickets, but then he kind of dropped off the. But
he's doing that tour with Anderson .Paak, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
That's gonna be dope. We should try to get tickets.
my daughter's girlfriend
Okay.
saw them in Vegas.
Really?
And they said it was amazing.
Oh,
amazing.
I have to see it.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Phil Collins was another one.
Oh, probably one of the best musicians ever, dude.
I mean,
drummer.
Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
He got up there and just sang all his oldies.
He's very sick now,
He's
heard.
very sick.
Yeah.
I think he's in a wheelchair, if I'm not mistaken.
God, it's so
Yeah, he's
heartbreaking.
very. I don't know if it was cancer or something else. But he was phenomenal. The other ones that I was shocked by was the Rolling Stones.
I've never seen the
I
Stones.
saw them at Levi Stadium. I was standing right by the stage.
Oh wow.
So
Did you guys drive him?
yes.
That's
So
nice.
we were. Yeah, Tariq was there. Yeah, Tariq drove one of them.
Nice.
We Charlie Horkey.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You met.
Yeah.
He's very good friends with them, and he used to do the tour.
Really?
Yeah. So Charlie is another one I want to get on the podcast because he is to me
The
one
international man of mystery, dude.
100%.
I love that dude. And
Isn't
I
he
only met
fucking-
him for 2 hours.
Dude, we
bro.
had dinner with
We
him
had so much
at a
fun.
fucking great place.
I would love to sit with him, smoke a cigar, and drink a brandy with him, and just listen.
No, what I want to do is I want to bring him here and I want you to interview him.
Oh no! Oh no,
Dude, it would be
no.
so-
You guys got the repertoire.
And that's the whole point. I already know this. He's got to tell you. He knows more about the industry than I'll
We
ever.
gotta do a threesome.
Maybe do a
or
three-way.
foursome
Yeah,
here, yeah.
Roger,
yeah.
you would die listening to him.
Dude, I would love to listen to
dude,
Charlie.
so
I mean, we got to make sure the statute of limitations are all clear.
we even Jimmy when I did the podcast with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Which you guys are going to see soon. Oh yeah, so yeah, you saw it already. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I got a text message from one of his friends who introduced us. He's like, "Hey, I might need to watch the podcast for legal reasons to get it clear with my lawyer."
Jeez.
And then he was like, "Did he say anything about Willie Brown?" And I'm like, "No." So yeah, it's
Jimmy's got some stories.
Jimmy's
man.
got some crazy.
Yeah,
we had a good podcast. It was definitely fun.
I haven't watched it yet, but I imagine based on Jimmy's interactions with us on a daily basis,
I
and
mean-
the stories he just blurts out and says.
Dude, the shit he says.
Yeah,
it's just
but
crazy.
the stories, like
They're real.
yeah, like you have a lot of stories, I have a lot of stories, but these guys have stories from like people who they've had in their back seats of their cars.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I told him
like
I want to
are
do a
figures
movie.
of the world.
Yeah. Oh, dude. He was telling
Movie,
me
holy shit.
I want to do a movie.
It'd be like
about it.
Forrest Gump,
Oh, dude, for sure.
It would be.
Oh my god, it was so funny. All right, so let's.
Favorite musical genre for you? I think I know
it's
what it is.
country.
Yeah?
Yeah, country's. Not to sound sappy, but through my hard times in my life,
Yeah, it resonates.
it resonates with me. When I was younger, I had a bout of. So growing up, I don't know if I told you this story, but my dad learned how to speak English listening to country
You
music.
did say that, yeah.
And my mom was soap operas, if I remember.
So he's
correctly.
like, "How you doing, Dave?"
No, he never got the twang. He never got the twang.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy, get your
Get over
seatbelt
here.
down. Let me whoop your ass. No,
I'm fixing to cloud up and rain all over your ass.
but so we listened to it a lot. So we listened to 3 styles of music:
Yeah,
country,
yeah.
Israeli. and
There's only
Greek.
2 styles: country and western.
What? Country and western is the same.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
Oh my God.
God. Guys,
No, sorry.
he's canceled.
That's my first miss, apparently.
First, no, it's not his first miss.
Tariq, can you edit that out, please?
But so growing up, we listened to country music, Israeli music, and Greek music
Okay.
because my dad understood all three.
Okay.
So growing up, that's kind of the vibe I got. But
Now,
when
Israeli music, what is it like
It's-
traditional or is it
yeah, so
contemporary?
it's traditional. So it's a lot of like there's an instrument called a bouzouki that is it's kind of like it's a cross between a banjo. It's a guitar, but it
Okay.
has this distinct sound to it.
Okay.
And I'll let you listen later. But Israeli music is very lively for the most part.
Right.
Same like with Arabic music.
Right.
You know, there's always the sappy songs.
But
for
there's festivity
it's
involved.
everything's you moving around, jumping around.
I do notice that with a lot of stuff that I see from the Middle East.
Yeah.
A lot of dancing, a lot of like joining hands, a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of la, 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 shaking, right? Right? I love the way. No, I mean every time I do that,
Exclamation mark. That was a joke between
me and Tariq.
and Tariq's Jordanian Muslim. Please do not cancel us already.
What does that mean? Did I do something wrong? I thought that was
Well,
like
no.
I thought that was like a joyful thing.
Well, you could. There's
but
two,
there's different meanings.
yeah, there's different.
There is?
Yes.
Oh crap. Sorry, I'm getting canceled.
Cancel
I'm
culture.
getting canceled. Sorry, this will be my last podcast. It's been great playing around, Dave.
Yeah, so country music for sure for me.
You're the only guy I know that can go down to a gymnasium and crank your country music and get a vibe off that and start working out.
Yeah.
I can't. I love country music.
Yeah, I know you do.
But I can't.
For me, it puts me in my head into a really good place.
Oh, okay.
And so then I get to, it actually helps me focus.
Does it?
Yeah. So when I used to work out at Jesse's place, and I would always beg him to play country music. And the only time I got to play it is when there was nobody else around.
All right. So Garth and Reba was your first. Who's
Yeah.
your favorite country artist? Did you watch the CMAs last night?
No, I have it on,
Yeah.
on Hulu. I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
Who's my favorite country artist?
All time.
All time.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's so many.
there's
dude.
so many.
But would you go back to like the 80s and 90s as your
Yes.
as your
Brooks
poll?
and Dunn.
Totally, dude. I just listened to Neon Moon coming in
dude,
here.
Brooks and Dunn. You know, it's hit or miss for Kenny Chesney. I'm a big George Strait guy.
Thank you, Jesus.
Travis Tritt.
Yeah,
For some reason, I'm not so much into the female country singers.
Yeah.
There's not one that like resonates with me.
Shania. Martina McBride.
Yes, they're
Amazing voice.
amazing voice, but I just like it's a couple songs where like
Yeah,
Garth
yeah.
and these other guys.
It's all of them.
It's all the songs.
Yeah. It's George Strait, dude. Like
I
his
saw him live.
so did I at the Circle Star Theater in San Carlos. That's how old I am.
Dude, that's fucking old.
That's in the round.
Oh my God.
Dude, the Circle Star Theater. For those of you that are local to the San Francisco Bay Area, you know what it is if you grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yes.
You know what it is. And it was different.
Yeah.
Different
Mike
place.
used to talk about going to concerts there.
All the concerts were there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
All of them were there. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So your genre.
See, I'm kind of, and I don't say it in a toot my own horn thing, but I'm kind of a Renaissance man when it comes to music because I listen to everything.
You do?
I am not kidding you. If you listen to my Spotify, I have everything from Chopin, Beethoven, to Heat Wave, to Earth, Wind, and Fire, to Old Dominion, Straight, to Van Halen. I got everything.
Chopin. Interesting. I would not catch you.
Oh, classical music. Classical music gets me where I need to be mellow.
Have you always been that way?
Yep. Well, since junior college, I took a music appreciation class,
Okay.
and it was all classical music, and it was breaking down the music and learning and
Interesting.
interpreting the music,
Okay.
and I got into classical music at that point.
I would have never, ever, ever in my fucking right mind think that of you.
Yeah, but
I
it's
could totally see you being a renaissance of like rock and roll,
everything.
jazz. I could see
You
that.
know why?
What?
KFRC.
Oh yeah, back
When
in
we
the-
were kids,
yeah.
they played
Everything.
everything, dude.
That's true.
There was
Like
no
all
one
day long,
genre.
it was a different genre.
Yep.
That's crazy.
KFRC, Dr. Don Rose in the morning.
Oh my God, you're going way back.
But do you remember him?
Of course I do.
My dad was really good friends.
Oh,
with
really?
him. He was such a great man. He was so nice.
Dude,
dude.
we're very lucky. The Bay Area has some good radio stations.
Oh, we've been super lucky.
Yeah.
KSJO was one of the best.
One of the best.
We missed that one,
Yep,
though.
Hot Country. We had the Hot Country.
What was
in
it? The Bear.
The Bear down in San Jose.
Down in San Jose.
Yep.
Now what is it? Bay Country.
Yeah, Bay Country. I don't
94.5.
I don't listen to regular radio anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, because I
have Sirius. I have Spotify.
I have Spotify. I have my own channel on Spotify.
Well, sorry.
I'm going to start my own playlist and share it.
Us 3%ers over here. We listen to Celestial Radio still.
You have a dial still on the car.
I gotta put the antenna out and adjust it. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah. Music's our escape,
special.
dude.
Dude, it's special.
Music means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I think Kenny Chesney says it like in one of his songs. I forget. We all have that line in a song that brings you back to something.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Oh, 100%.
And I think you could probably you could put yourself at all different ages of your life growing up.
Yeah.
And you can pick out songs that you remember where you were when you heard that song or what it meant to you with a girl.
Right.
Or something like that, dude, right?
Oh, for 100%, dude. And like you listen to a song and if it's a good song, you almost feel like you're playing it in your head.
Yeah.
A video.
And they never get old.
They don't.
They
don't.
never get old.
Here's the thing that we're going to talk a little bit about music now.
I love it.
I love music.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think musicians are put on too high of a pedestal. I think famous people in general get put too high on the pedestal.
Yeah.
And it obviously becomes of money. And then you're watching it now with everybody having an opinion about everything.
Yeah.
It's like
that's social media too.
Yeah, that really fucked up.
It really has hurt.
It's hurt
stuff.
society.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that before. We don't need to get back into it.
That's 10 podcasts in a row we could talk about.
Easy.
The
easy.
effect.
Okay, what's your favorite food?
We already did that. Pizza.
Oh, did I already do that?
Yeah.
No, I said fast food.
Oh, that was fast food.
Yeah, what's your favorite food?
Um
See, you're getting old. You're forgetting what we did
No,
30 minutes ago. How long are we in this already?
Wow.
35 minutes.
Oh, man.
That's called CRS. Can't remember shit. I would say, because I'm a fat Italian guy,
Uh-huh.
I'd say my mom's pasta.
Really?
A
Is it
homemade
good?
pasta.
What kind of sauce is it?
She makes her own
Like tomato-based sauce?
Tomato-based bolognese type sauce.
Ooh.
I can remember as a kid. Oh God, this is why I'm fat, man. I crank off the piece of French bread.
Yes.
And I just sit there and dip as she was making it in the pot on the. Oh my God.
That sounds so good.
That's probably my favorite food.
okay.
Yeah.
So sushi's mine for sure.
Really?
I could eat it all day, every day.
God, I wish I liked seafood.
I love raw seafood. I love all the craziness of the ones that nobody wants to try. But
You and my wife have to go to sushi then, and my kids.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, really?
exactly the same way.
we'll have
dude.
to go, dude.
Oh
You know
my
what's
God.
but you brought up your mom's pasta, which that got me to think about my grandma and my mom's cooking.
Yeah.
Stuffed bell peppers.
See, I don't think I've ever had.
Oh,
What are they stuffed with?
meat and rice and he knows how to make it.
I'll have my wife make it.
Oh, dude. I mean, I can't think of anything that I remember so deeply of my
Really?
grandma and my mom's cooking.
That's awesome.
And it brings me back to like when I was really young and going to Israel, and we would stay at my grandma's house.
Right.
And this was my mom's mom, who I never met my mom's dad or any of the guys that my grandma married after the fact. But she had like a 3-bedroom apartment house. Everything's apartments pretty much over where they lived in Givatayim, which is part of Tel Aviv. It's a little suburb of Tel Aviv. Initially, she lived in Bnei Brak, which is a very religious corridor of Orthodox Jews, not ultra-Orthodox, but just Orthodox Jews. And then she moved there because she wanted to live closer to her other daughter.
Right. Okay.
And so every time we would go to Israel, she would make this for me.
And did she like have all the ingredients? That she's growing it and stuff. Or?
Yeah. I mean, the bell pepper. I mean, she bought everything
She
from
bought
the
it,
store, but
okay.
the sauce that she made, I mean, it's to die for.
There's nothing better than our grandmother's cooking.
Oh, stuffed grape leaves. My grandpa used to make.
But the problem is when they're gone, like if it's not handed down, it's gone.
Honey has all the recipes.
Oh, good.
Honey's been picking my mom's brain for years on the
Good.
recipes, and she actually put it on this app that she shared with me, so that I have it too. So that and I'm trying to think, like, there's just, and I don't want to talk about Israel, but there's just so many good memories I have.
Oh yeah.
I honestly remember, like, just being able to walk around and, like, you see, and I don't want to get into this too much. I just such good memories
Yeah.
of Jews
Around
and
food?
and Jews and Arabs all together.
Yeah.
And food.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cared about
Yeah.
anything. They just, and it was dude.
You're breaking bread with each other, right?
That's all it was.
Like there's things that it's just so common.
Dude, it's crazy. So, yeah, great memories. We'll get off track now. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I thought we were talking about music, but whatever.
well, I didn't want to get too into the music because I was going to start bitching about how they think they're so special, but they create things that have such powerful.
They are put on a pedestal,
Right.
but they bring so much joy to so many people.
I agree.
You know, I think that's the beauty of music. Like when you're having a crap day,
Yep.
you can put on your favorite song and chill and just kind of lose yourself in it.
And it's
when you're
so
driving
powerful.
or something. Yeah.
So fucking powerful. So I'll get off my rant about that. I mean, I was going to keep going.
No,
But
no, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's every celebrity now.
yeah, it's now every celebrity.
I would kill to have that one celebrity, and everybody says Keanu Reeves is that guy. That is like just a dude.
Yeah, I've heard really good stuff about him.
Yeah, I've heard he's a dude. He rides motorcycles. He shoots guns. He's a chill guy.
I heard Matthew McConaughey is the same way.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Mr. Lincoln.
yeah.
That's
no
why.
Buick, right?
No, he was Lincoln first.
Is he Lincoln?
He was
first?
Lincoln now.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
before if he was Buick.
Yeah. Well, they live in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Keanu doesn't though.
Where does Keanu live?
He's in Southern California.
Is he a Southern California?
But like, you get a lot of money. You're making a lot of money. You're doing great things. You're a celebrity. Why do you have to change?
Yeah,
You know, like Chris Pratt, I heard is like a totally good dude.
really.
Yeah.
I could see Ryan Reynolds being a cool dude also.
He seems like it.
Yeah, I think
he
he-
seems like it. Do you watch that show, The Wrexham?
Oh fuck yeah,
Dude, it's so funny.
I love
man.
it. I haven't caught up yet.
Oh,
I'll-
I have to watch it. and get
Yeah,
caught up,
season
too.
2 I
Was it
haven't-
Welcome to Wrexham? Or
Yeah,
something?
something like that. It's
Yeah.
a great show, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other questions.
Let's see.
What's your favorite sport?
basketball?
I'm a soccer guy.
Yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
Dad and uncle played soccer when they were younger. My uncle actually played for semi-pro.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
Well,
so-
so did your father-in-law.
So yeah, so did my father-in-law. Dude, how
Seattle
cool is-
Sounders.
Seattle Sounders, and he
Yeah.
played with Pele.
Oh, that's right.
He was in the same team with Pele.
I watch soccer and I say those athletes are amazing, and then I watch them get a wind blow by them and they fall over writhing in pain.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
what is this, you weenie?
45 minutes of pretty much constant running.
Oh, dude, they're
not more.
The athletes that are out there, no question, they're the best athletes. In
I
the
agree
world.
with you. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
So basketball, did you play growing up?
Mhm.
You played in high school, right?
yeah, yeah,
And then your both daughters play, or
Yeah.
just okay?
yeah, yeah.
But
I coached them.
You did?
Yeah.
Alyssa's
Alyssa's my oldest.
yeah.
She's was a 5-year player at Redlands University.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's a stud with that. Juju's my youngest. She stopped playing basketball about 3 years ago.
Okay.
I think she got burnt. She was 2-sport athlete
Oh, she
going
was?
through high school.
What did she play else?
She was softball and
Okay.
basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think she just got burned. She said, I just kind of want to be a kid and
Yeah.
have fun. So she's she's doing intramurals now at Cal Poly Pomona.
Oh, really?
And she's smoking it, dude. She scored 30 points the other night.
Nice.
She's like, I'm out of shape, but I got 30 points, Dad. I'm
That's-
like,
dude,
all right.
that's fun.
If she would have stuck with it, she could have been as good, if not better, than Alyssa. In my
Really?
opinion. Alyssa's amazing, dude.
Yeah, I've
Like,
kind of followed Alyssa's.
she's a stud.
Dude,
she's
she's
set
solid.
records and just yeah.
That's so proud. That's so proud.
I'm super proud of it.
Yeah.
What bums me about Alyssa is there's nowhere else for her to go after this.
Yeah.
Like,
It kind of sucks. I
It
mean,
sucks.
and this could actually be another topic we could do on another day.
We should.
Men and women's sports.
Oh God, we could do that forever.
We should probably do that. That's a topic we should do. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I see somebody like her who's so good at it,
her love for basketball transcends everything.
Yeah, you
dude.
can tell.
She's coaching for free down there now.
Dude, that's crazy.
She joined their staff, and he said, "I can't pay you the coach," and she's like, "Okay, I'll keep doing it because I love this game and I want to bring that passion to other kids that play for us."
That's solid.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
that's a great song.
her passion for basketball, like, I don't know what she's gonna do when she's not on that sideline. Because
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
I
gonna be
don't.
rough.
It's gonna be rough for her.
Hopefully, she could find her way to maybe the WNBA, even if it's coaching or staff.
Maybe.
Yeah, just to be involved.
WNBA is tough. I mean, it's the top 1% to 2% of female athletes.
Yeah, but I mean, you could still be involved in basketball and not
Oh, yeah.
be
Yeah.
a player. I mean, it would.
Sure.
You know, imagine she could get a job at, like. I mean,
The
didn't Las
Warriors.
Vegas?
I want her to get hired at the Warriors.
Dude,
I
that'd
mean,
be
I have
so-
friends up at the,
yeah, you
the
do. You-
Warriors.
a
And
couple of people you know there.
yeah, and I would love for her to start a career at the Warriors because they're an amazing organization.
They take care of their people.
There are people that I know that work for them
Yeah,
adore that organization.
Really?
So they're doing it right.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
solid work.
And I'd love for her, but she's got to move back here then.
She
And I
wants
don't
to,
know
though.
if I think she does.
Maybe I'll just start like putting it in her ear.
Juju's gonna probably stay as far away from mom and dad as possible
100%.
because she needs to be a peacock and spread her wings.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, and it's good for her. She's really happy right now, which
Now,
is great.
Did her girlfriend move down there too?
She goes to Claremont.
Which is
Yeah,
next door.
Next door.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
great.
Yeah. So they're
That's
both
awesome.
they're both juniors. Yeah.
Nice.
So I think Juju will probably stay away. I think Alyssa's more of a homebody.
Yeah.
She's already said, I kind of want to come home. This whole week we've been talking about Christmas decorations. She's like, can I buy some Christmas decorations for my
Oh.
apartment? So she misses it.
Oh,
Dude.
that's cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But the women's sports thing, I think that the differences between the two men's and women,
oh, it's massive.
it's huge.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be a great
It'll
topic
be,
to
especially
speak about.
being you're an athlete and you're a father of two athletes.
Yeah, and the perspective, like, I'm a dude.
Right.
My perspective is, one thing. Like, I watch WNBA basketball, I'm like, Well, I was like, why are you like that? And I'm like, because it's not spectacular. And she's like, why? Because they're not dunking? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, I love the fact that there's a place for these women to go
Right.
and play because they're amazing.
Yeah.
We have a couple friends that play in the WNBA, and a couple coaches of Alyssa used to play in the WNBA. And they're amazing athletes.
Right. There's no question.
But the game is so different from a men's game.
To me, we probably should stop.
Yeah,
We're
we'll
going-
stop,
We'll
'cause
stop
we'll
on
get
this
into
one.
it. Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
totally get into it.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that it?
I think we.
Any more questions?
I think we tapped out
Do
a
you want
question.
to know my size underwear? No.
I thought you were going to say something else, and I was going to say,
Wow.
dude.
As I
Dude, that size? What the God?
terrible.
We can't be taken anywhere.
Jeez.
All right, well, Jeff. Well, I appreciate you coming on the Chaos Podcast with me.
Yeah,
You're
this
never allowed.
will be my last one apparently.
No,
Please
just
don't cancel me.
No
Please.
cancel culture. We
Yeah.
just started.
Yeah.
We're
I mean,
doing
that
good.
cancel
Hey, I
culture
do
stuff.
want to thank everybody first before we end for watching us on YouTube, following us. It's really cool. We're just doing this for fun. There's really no seriousness to this. When we do have to talk about something serious, we will. But
Yeah.
for the most part, this is just for us to kind of bullshit. Jeff and I go back really far back, and like there's just so much love between us that it's just so easy to just bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
And so
I could sit here all day.
I know.
I mean, let's
you
be
would
honest.
want to because he doesn't work.
I
Anyways.
don't do anything here.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks,
Late.
Jeff. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Bye, guys.
See ya.